Hello, everyone, and welcome to the USO MVP series. My name is Kelly Miyahara. I have the opportunity to be your host today. I know you guys are so excited about our guest. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you for joining us today. I, too, am very excited because he is a multi-talented, multi-platinum recording artist. He's a songwriter. He's been blazing trails since the start. He's made history as the first Black artist to launch a career with 2 consecutive #1 hits off of his debut album. It's no wonder that he is the reigning 2021 CMA New Male Artist of the Year, and he's amassed over 850 million on-demand streams. Jimmie Allen is our very special guest, guys, and he just released a new album, Bettie James Gold Edition, and he's going to talk to us a little bit more about that. It's my pleasure. Jimmie, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you. How are you?
Good. How are you doing? I know you're on the road, so thank you so much for taking the time and being here with us. So you have a show tonight, don't you?
Yeah, we're in Denver.
You're in Denver.
Yeah. Listen,
I know, you're probably all over.
These last 4 days, we call this week Hell Run because it was like crazy.
It was crazy, nonstop. That's probably the life of a superstar, right, Jimmie?
Ish. I'm not really a superstar. It's the life of somebody trying to keep the bills paid.
Well, we're excited to have you. Thank you for taking the time. Now, we understand that you have partnered with Ancestry.com for Memorial Day. And we saw the video and you talked a little bit about your father's service. Can you tell us about, what that really means to you and about your partnership there?
The partnership I did with Ancestry was cool. I got to find out some stuff about my family that I didn't even know about. Like, just some guy that I never heard of. They was like, "You ever heard of your uncle Delmas?" I was like, "Who?" They said it was your great grandmother's father's brother. I'm like, "You really think I know somebody that old?" But it was cool though. So they gave me like some history on him, the wars he fought in. So it was really cool to kind of just learn a lot of stuff that I didn't know about. And Ancestry is really cool. I knew about my father and his service, but kind of getting to hear about other family members that served as well, whether it was World War I, World War II. It was cool, and I don't know, it hit me different, because I find myself a lot of times, tired or wanting to make excuses to be lazy sometimes. But then I think about, some of my older family members that fought in World War I and World War II that fought in these wars, and then would still come back. They would fight in these wars and they fought for a country that would still come back to the country that always didn't treat them fairly. You know what I mean? And I'm like, the world's gotten a lot better. Our country's gotten a lot better today than it was back then. So I'm like, if these guys could go fight for America, and then come back and still not be treated equal like everyone else, we're a lot better off now than they were then. So I definitely shouldn't be having any excuses. So for me, it was motivation.
Wow, that's great to hear. Thank you for sharing that. Now you are taking your time out. I know of your precious time, that is, to be here with the USO. Can you talk about why that's important to you and the USO service for the military?
It's important. I got a chance to do go play a few shows before on some military bases. Out of the country. We went to Japan. We went to where else we go? We went to like 8 places in Japan. I didn't know it was this many military overseas. I had no idea. But we went, and I got a chance to just see, not only the person in the service that sacrificed, but also the person that they're married to as well. If they're stationed over there with them, they're away from their friends, they're away from their families as well. So kind of, see how music can kind of build the morale back, give people a little piece of home. So for me, it was super important to do that. We got some USO shows coming up this year. I'm super excited about, and to have opportunity to hang out today and play some music, and it's gonna be some good times.
Great. Thank you so much. And thank you again for being here with us. So for everyone watching, remember there is a chat box. So we want you to submit your questions for Jimmie. We're going to try to get to as many as we possibly can. And also, if you just want to give a shout out, let us know where you're coming from. You can use the chat box for that as well. We've got someone standing by in Poland who'd like to speak with you.
Oh, yeah. Where
All
they
right,
at?
let's go. We've got Ruth Barajas in Poland. She's a service member there. She's going to jump on with us and ask you a lot.
Hey,
Hi, Ruth.
yes,
Hi.
yes.
Hi,
How
how
are
are
you?
you?
I'm doing good. How's it over there in the land of Poe?
It's great. I'm only here for a little bit, but it's great.
Nice. Yeah, I've never been to Poland.
It's my first time here, so I'm
Is there-
only here for 3 months, so it's exciting. It's
How
different.
is it? Is there anything there?
Oh yeah,
Like people?
there's a lot of people. Yes, it's a little different, but it's nice. So I've enjoyed it.
Question. I always ask people this when they're stationed in different places.
Yes.
What is their drink of choice? Are they more alcohol people or more liquor or more beer people over there?
Definitely more beer people.
So they got a lot of pubs and stuff?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I need to get over there. I love going to like places, different countries, and just finding like little local pubs and just get in there and just figure it out.
Yes, definitely trying the local food is a must.
Yeah.
Especially in Poland. They've got good food there.
Yes.
Ruth, I understand you have a question for Jimmie. Go right ahead.
I do. So first of all, I just want to congratulate you on winning the New Male Artist.
Thank you.
ACMs.
Thank you so much.
My question is, how do you feel like that you've been like paving the road for new or aspiring Black country artists?
How do I feel about it?
Like
the crazy
how do you
thing
feel
is,
like you've been doing?
I've never really I don't even really think about it too much until a younger Black artist mentions it. And then I remember that, hey, as an artist, there's a lot of people that want to do country music that look like me. And there's not a lot of Black guys or Black people in country music, you know? So I feel like I've done a good job as far as just be myself. You know, I'm sure I have songs that people won't like. Everybody won't like my shows, but I feel like what works is confidence and authenticity. You know, so as long as you're comfortable in your own skin, you know, which I am, I'm just trying to, you know, give that example of be yourself. You know, whatever your path might be in country music, do what you love, do what you want to do, and I guess I do. Wow, it's so crazy when you think about that. Like I had this one kid tell me and he was like 15. He said, "Jimmie, you're our Charlie Pride." I was like, "Oh, no pressure." Because for me, Charlie Pride was a man. You know what I mean? He's Black guy selling 70 million records in the 60s and the 70s. You know, so for someone to compare me to Charlie Pride was a huge honor. Definitely don't deserve to be compared to Charlie Pride. I'm not even close. But just that thought process was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jimmie. Thank you so much for joining us, Ruth.
Thank you, Ruth.
In Poland.
Hey, go out and have you some beers. Enjoy the land of Poe.
That's right.
Will do.
Thank you, Ruth. Jimmie, we are going to now hop over. We're traveling the world today. We're hopping over to Saudi Arabia.
Wait, I'm jet lagged. I need a minute. I need a minute.
I know, right? Take a sip. Hey, guys. How are you? Welcome.
Hey, everybody. Welcome from PSAB. I'm Colonel Kevin Davidson, the Vice Wing Commander here at the 378th Air Expeditionary Wing in Prince Sultan Air Base, Saudi Arabia. Our mission here is very expeditionary. We are building the base, preparing ourselves for crisis or contingency here in the Middle East. We generate combat power to protect our airmen, our soldiers, Marines, sailors, and guardians. And then most importantly, we work with our Saudi Air Force Base personnel to build partnerships and a lasting friendship for future operations. The airmen, soldiers, guardians, and sailors, Marines here at PSAB, they work outside 115 to 120 degrees each day, preparing the mission. And tonight, they really enjoy the opportunity to spend time with you, Jimmie Allen. Thank you for spending the time with us. And I'm going to pass it off to a few of our soldiers and airmen for some questions.
Perfect. Awesome meeting you.
Hey, Jimmie, how you doing?
Hey, man, how are you?
My name is Jeff Hutchinson. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm good, man, as well as good.
You said Massachusetts?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Sorry about that.
Yes,
Go
sir.
Eagles.
Oh, Jimmie, boo. My question today, Jimmie, is which musician, living or dead, would you collaborate with if you had the chance?
Oh, definitely Prince. It would be Prince or John Lennon from
Prince?
the Beatles.
It's good. It's a good selection. I'm going to pass you off to another soldier. All right, Jimmie?
Thank you for your service.
Jimmie, I'm not going to lie. I'm sad
Thank you.
we'll never get to hear that collaboration.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
I'm gonna go dig them up.
Hello, welcome.
Hi,
How
my
you
name is
doing?
Boriana. I'm from Massachusetts as well. Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
So my question is, what is your pre-show routine? How do you get ready to go on stage?
It gets me. You said, how does it get me ready?
Yes.
Okay, well,
How do you get ready to go on stage?
I take a shot of whiskey. Me and my band would sit there and just talk about how thankful we are to, get to play music and do what we love for a living. We take another shot. I step aside and kind of do my own thing for a little bit to kind of just relax and try to live in the moment. You know what I mean? And I feel like when you live in the moment, you appreciate it even more. That way, I feel like I connect with the audience even better. So that's kind of what I do. It seems to help. So I'm gonna keep doing it till it don't work.
Keeping it simple. Thank you so much, Jimmie. Thank you for your question. Jimmie, I think we've got one more question here.
Thank you.
In Saudi Arabia.
How you doing?
Hi.
Cousin.
My name is Deborah, and I'm from Alabama.
Welcome, Deborah. She's very excited too, clearly, Jimmie. Deborah, let Jimmie know what question you have for him.
Sure. I was wondering if you had any quarantine hobbies, like did you get into baking, like banana bread, or white cooking, or anything like that?
Well, I definitely did not get into any baking. I ate a lot, and of course I watched Tiger King. I binged on TV shows. I got into bowling. I'm like obsessed with bowling now. Do a lot more bass fishing than freshwater, which is weird. I'm an ocean guy. That's what I did during quarantine. It was but mainly the junk TV shows because I love junk TV shows.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you for your service.
Thank you so much for your service.
Joining us. We appreciate you. Jimmie, thank you so much for taking the time. I know we're almost out of time, but real quick before we go, we'd love if you could just give a quick message of support to our service members and their families.
Hey, y'all, what's up? I know a lot of times when people give messages like this, they're all sad and somber. But I'm going to tell you what, people, I appreciate you. I really, really do. I feel like everyone's built different. I feel like we all have different desires and we have different desires placed in our hearts. We have different gifts placed in us. And I want to thank y'all for using your desire to serve and protect our country. I really do. I want to thank y'all for using, the gifts you have to affect change, not only here, but positive change in the rest of the world as well. I don't take what y'all are doing for granted at all. I know how serious it is because you can best believe if it was up to me, my ass is a chump. I would not be doing it. I remember I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, I remember my dad before he died, he said, Jimmie, you wouldn't make it in the military. You soft. He said, so my dad was like, you leave the protecting to the real men and women, and you just take your little skinny jean wearing ass over there and you entertain them. I was like, okay. Like, goodness. But nah, man, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Anytime I get a chance to, just let y'all know how thankful I am. Bring some sort of home to y'all and some sort of, hopefully some morale booster. Just know people here love y'all. We're thankful for y'all and we don't take it for granted. So thank you for your service.
Thank you so much, Jimmie. And thank you so much for being here with us today. Have a great show in Denver tonight. Wish you the best on the rest of your tour as well. Thank you so much.